I don't know what's going on down there, but if you look, there's a couple jet skis in the water, and there's a whole bunch of police. The water's rising if you've seen the last video. So it's Am Beowulf. If you're new to the channel, man, we're doing a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon video today. The river's rising quite a bit. And if you see my last video, there was flooding. Well, it's getting real flooding. It's supposed to rain. Today's Saturday. It's supposed to rain the next Friday. And man, this could be record high rains to what Hurricane Florence did afterwards when it hit. So we're gonna cruise through here. I might go cruise by with the police and just see what's going on. I'm actually curious what those jet skis are doing out there in the water, but man, oh my gosh. So if you guys remember, I went to this back part of the Waccamaw River, and now look at it. This is crazy. We'll go on the deeper part. Let's make it interesting. Man, my viewers wondered why I sold my Jeep SRT, and this is the reason why. This is crazy. Look at all the water running off the river. Man, this is wild. Look at this. This is just the river overflowing into I mean, this is like straight. If I need a snorkel for my Jeep JK Rubicon, man, look at this. This is wild. Man, I don't want to be like rude and going like kind of crazy through here. And plus there's, you know, some police down the road, so I'm not going to disrespect somebody's home. But look at this, like, holy cow. Man, look at it. Let's see how deep that person gets into. I easily got this. Oh man, look at that car. Oh man, that car is barely making it through. And this is why you don't own a car in a flooding area, man. Alright, here we go. Man, it's crazy, and like this was like a week ago when I was through here, and now look at this. This is deep. Man, if you haven't looked back at my past video, you gotta check it out. I mean, this is just the start. There's still a whole nother week of flooding through here. If I see anybody need some help, I'm gonna ask people, because, like, you know, you need a special vehicle to go through this kind of areas. Man, this is crazy. Wonder if we'll see an alligator. Well, down this river too, 4 days before Hurricane Florence, I did see a bull shark jump out of the water. So, I mean, it'd be curious what we see actually riding through here, swimming through this. Man, this is crazy. This is really sad. I told you guys, man, when I come through here, I think it was like a little around like before Christmas time is I think when I drove through here. It was a couple days before Christmas is what I think. And man, this is crazy. This is getting deeper. I'm only in rear-wheel drive right now. I didn't put in four-wheel drive yet. I haven't felt that I needed to it. But this is crazy. Definitely got to go back. I was going to wait a couple days, but definitely I'm going to go back to that neighborhood where it was under, or the houses are like 40 feet in the air, because I'm very curious to see what it turns out like. not gonna go all the way down. You get an idea. Yeah, it's crazy. So I was having a little traction problems, so I took off the traction control. We don't need that in this. But man, this is wild. I don't know in like a couple days that I could even drive back through this. It's not that deep. The big thing, if you guys have watched my videos with the Sea Doo jet ski, I mean, I haven't been riding on the Waccamaw Intercoastal Waterway since it was like the beginning of September. It was like a couple days after racing that 2,000 horsepower cigarette boat. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But I mean, it's like since then I haven't been on this, and it's pretty crazy. And I've seen people comment like thinking this was a downgrade or something to get the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and no, it's just a reality. I mean, I'm glad to bring you guys along with this, because this is just like the reality of flooding is like no joke, especially going through this. Man. Yeah, snorkel. I got some mail, or I got some mods coming in the mail that aren't snorkel related, but I definitely a snorkel for the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon will be on the list. It is added to the list. Now look at that, Sea Doo is underwater. I want to find out from these police what those Sea Doos were doing, put like way out there. So I went over there and investigated. There was the people who were riding the jet skis were talking to the police, and yeah, the water's like super high, and I think there's a lot of people shocked how high it's getting. It's just a reality. I'm gonna jet over to Socrates real quick. I think I got enough light to get over there, and then jet back over where I just was and see what's going on. But I'm curious to see what's going on, and I have more future videos. They were all like, it's funny, it's the police were like, that's how high the water was, and these other guys were, he's going faster, and the water is deep. I mean, this thing it's wet, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. And let's go check over this neighborhood where like the houses were 40 feet in the air. I'm really curious what that is, and let's have some water off-roading, I guess. And this other place at the end of the video, you guys gotta stay to the end. I mean, it's gonna be really flooded. What you saw at the beginning of the video is no joke to what I'm gonna be riding at the end. So, and it might be a little darker, but that's fine. Gives it a little kind of different. So stay tuned and finish watching the rest of the video, because it's gonna be awesome. All right, so back in this neighborhood, and it's crazy. I think some people were packing up their stuff out of one house to leave. But yeah, the water's coming up. Man, look at this. It's really rised. But you can see the power meter right there. See how much the water line is? I mean, it gets that high. I mean, it's gonna be like up to here on the Jeep. So that gets you, no, take it back. Probably like up to here on the Jeep. This was the private boat launch like I talked about. It's underwater. And yeah, see what they're doing is like they're building like a lower level to these houses, and when the water rises, even what's going to happen in the next couple of days, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this just doesn't make any sense. But this is what's going on here. So since the last video, but see, look at, see where the water is? It's nearly to where they're working on. So, I mean, give it a couple days, and it's sad to say, but it's going to be underwater. I mean, look at this area. It's pretty much underwater. This is crazy. But this is another end of the Waccamaw River. This is in Conway. This whole marina area is like underwater. And yeah, it's pretty wild seeing like this building's like nearly underwater, and it's supposed to be high off. And look at this. This is the boat launch for the marina. You can't even tell where it's at. It's completely under. Let's drive a little farther up front. Look at this. You can't even tell where it's at. This building's half underwater. This is crazy. Man, this is unreal of what's going on. Area's already flooded. When it was a hurricane, this whole area was completely underwater. You know, it's getting there. All right, now I'm off to where the water is going to be the deepest to drive through with the Jeep Rubicon. And you've seen the video before where I went in there, and it was up to the door. What's going to be like that way before I get there? I don't even think I'm going to get where you saw where I was at that boat launch down there. It's at Pitch Landing. I don't even think I'm going to get to the actual boat launch area because it was up to the door. That was a couple days before Christmas, and now how much is the water's rise? I mean, who knows? It's going to be interesting. And check this out. Oh man, this wasn't like this with the road closed to when it was back when there was the hurricane happened, but yeah, let's start heading down this way. Who knows what it's going to be like in the next couple of days if I could even drive down this. So otherwise we'll have to go taking the drone out to see stuff, but let's take the Jeep through. May the roads close for like regular vehicles. You can tell it's rising up. It's nothing. I want to see what this is like. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Let's turn these wipers on fast. Man. Now this is the other side of the Waccamaw River. Look at this. You could barely see the lines to this. Alright, made it through. Yeah, you can see that where it's starting to flood coming over here. But you can also see too, look at the tree line. I don't know if the video shows it, but you can see where you see the leaves. That shows the water line, what it was down here. And it's like almost to the roof of the Jeep. You can see kind of where the previous water line was. That's crazy. I mean, look at this house. If you've ever seen past videos, I mean, look at this. Holy cow, the house is becoming an island. That's crazy. Alright, so we're almost up to the river. We're getting closer than I thought we could get. Man, this is sad. Man, you can see the water line over there too. I mean, that's when it peaked being the highest, but you can even see where the that's what's crazy. This is wild. who knows how deep. This is, if you watch the video where I was with my Jeep SRT, I couldn't go this way. But I got a big giant Jeep now, so we can take this way. Oh man, it sounded deeper, deeper. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're good. We're not even close. We're still good. I just had to double check. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck out here. Nobody's gonna come rescue me. There's probably debris from somebody's house being wrecked. I get a good chance of seeing an alligator out in here. This is where they lurk. One of the biggest alligators caught here in South Carolina was on the Waccamaw River. It was almost 16 feet long, so let's just double check where we're at height-wise. Alright, we're good. We're good. Man, this is just wild. I mean, we're talking like full-blown off-roading. Like we're in water. Like all around us is water. Also, I was driving out here to make sure anybody needed some help. You never know if somebody's stuck out here. This has to be this has to be deeper than what it feels. We're almost up to the door here. That's crazy. That house that before was dry a couple days ago. Now it's completely underwater. Man, it's crazy as this house. I'd be packing up, getting the heck out of there. That person cuts their I-beams on. Let's go. You guys probably want to see me hit the gas a little bit through here, so we'll go a little faster through here. Now if I can just see where I'm going. Oh, that's crazy. Yes, I know I have a light out. I have new ones, aftermarket LED lights coming, so I know I have a light bulb out. There's gonna be comments, but hey, it's the end of the video. Man, this is crazy with the flooding, and I basically washed my Jeep Rubicon. Stay tuned to the next video. Stay positive, be driven to win. Man, have your prayers out for these people, because this is crazy. I mean, there's just water on the road right now. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Or if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. To my existing subscribers, man, let's build a big Beowulf nation. What? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.